Hi, welcome to Room 9, our region's largest classroom. I'm Mrs. Williams. I teach first grade in the Windsor C1 School District. That's in Imperial, Missouri. This is
Mrs. Forth. Hi, everybody. I'm from the Rockwood School District. I'm excited to be here with you today as we learn a little bit about reading and math. So before we start, we really want to know,
where are you? Are you near the airport? Top Golf? Are you out at Six Flags?
That's where I live.
Yay! Are you near the Magic House? Closer to the zoo? Maybe you are close to the St. Louis Arch or the Mississippi River. That's where I'm at. I'm a little bit south of St. Louis in Herculaneum near the Mississippi River.
It looks like we have friends from all over St. Louis joining us today.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Very exciting. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our welcome poem. I'm going to point to the words. Feel free to join along with me as I say I'm ready. Welcome, welcome, everyone. How are you today? We are so glad to be with you, learning math and reading too.
And speaking of how are you today, we need to do a zone check because before we get ready to learn, each day we check in on our body and brain. Really smart scientists that study brains know that happy, calm brains do the best learning. If you are in the green zone, that means that you are calm, you are happy, and you are ready to complete your work, help others, and reach your daily goals. And this is the hand signal. So if you are in green zone, show me you're green and good to go. If you are in the blue zone, you might be feeling a little slow and low today. You might need to draw a picture, get a hug, or think some happy thoughts to be ready to learn. Your hand signal will look like this. If you are in the yellow zone, you're maybe a little frustrated, anxious, or maybe just really excited in a good way, but not ready to learn yet. So you need to take some deep breaths, get a hug, or talk to an adult that can help you be ready. If you are in the red zone, you have flipped your lid. Your hand signal looks like this, and you're probably not learning with us right now. You're very angry or upset about something. You need to stop, get help from an adult, take some deep breaths, and check the size of your problem. So show me your hand signal. Are you green zone and good to go? I hope you are. If you are blue, yellow, or red, choose one of our strategies to help you get ready to learn.
You guys ready to get started today? All right, before we start, let's do our Room 9 chant. Can you read this along with us? Okay. I am smart. I am kind. I am brave. I am me.
It's time for some reading fun. Thanks for joining me again today. So I wanted to start with some letters and letter sounds. And you might be like, Mrs. Forth, I know my letters. Yeah, I do too. But do you know what? Being really fast at the sounds our letters make is super important because that's what's going to help us when we're reading and writing. So making sure that we're practicing those all the time and getting faster and faster is going to help us be even better when we're reading our books or writing our stories. So I'm going to show you a letter, and I want you to say the letter name and the sound. I'm going to do the first one, and then we're going to do all the rest together. Are you ready? Okay, if I show you this, you would say A, ah. You try it. Good job. You ready? Okay. B, b. C, k. Notice where you're making the sounds in your mouth. Yeah. D, 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 d. E, F, F. F, G, g, g. Feel it in your throat. G, g. H, I, J, j, j. K, L, ooh. Look at your tongue. Ooh. M, N, O, ah, ah. P, Q, qu, qu. R, S, S. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. T, t, t. U, V, W, w. X, x, x. Y, 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 y. Z, z. Great work. You know, you can make letter cards and practice this too. You can either get index cards and write the letters on them, or you can write them on paper and cut them out and make your own cards. And then you can practice and see if you can get faster and faster at saying the sounds as you go, okay? Because we want to be able to say these sounds in a snap. That reminds me, in a snap, we practiced some sight words yesterday. Sight words are words that we also want to know in a snap because those are words that we're going to see in books all the time. So yesterday, we talked about 4 words that we're going to see over and over and over again in books. Let's go ahead and review those, and then maybe let's practice writing them today too. So if you have a piece of paper and something to write with next to you, awesome. We're going to use that in just a second. If you don't, that's okay because you have a finger. You can use your finger to write on the table in front of you, or in the air, or on your hand, or even on the carpet or floor. You can just pretend like you're writing by using your finger. Okay, all right, let's look at these words. Are you ready for the first word? Do you remember what this is? Yeah, it looks just like the letter A. When an A is by itself, it becomes a word. A. Okay, here's another one. Yeah, same thing. When an I is by itself, it becomes a word also. But something tricky about this I, it always has to be a capital or an uppercase I. Good. Okay, next one. Ready? Do you remember this word? The word is see. Yeah, I see you. Okay, one more that we learned yesterday. The word is the. Yeah, we're going to see this in lots and lots and lots of books. Okay, I think now we need to look at the word, say the word, spell the word, and then write the word. Do you want to try it? Okay, so I've got my paper and a marker here so I can do it along with you. Are you ready? Okay, let's look at the very first word. What is this? A. Okay, say it. And then how do you spell this word? A. Good job. Now let's write it, okay? Here we go. Circle and a stick. Hold it up if you're writing it. If not, show me in the air. Good job, writers. Okay, ready? What's this word? I. Remember, an I by itself. And how do we spell this? Yeah, I. And what is so special about this word right here? It needs to be a capital or uppercase. Yeah. So I need to go this tall line and then across at the top and across at the bottom. You try it. Yeah, nice and tall. Don't forget to make the line at the bottom too. Good job. Okay, next word. See, look at it. Say the word. Let's spell it. Ready? S-E-E. Okay, let's try to write it. I'm going to put it right here so you can see it as we write it. S-E-E. S-E-E. E. C. Good job. Okay, last word. Do you remember what it is? The. Yeah, the. Look very carefully. Yeah. These 2 letters right here are tall letters. So we want to make sure that we make them that way when we write them down. Is the E as tall as? It's not. Okay, so a tall T, a tall H, and then an E. All right, here we go. A tall T, a tall H, and then an E. The. You did it. You just wrote 4 of our sight words. And remember, sight words are words that we want to say in a snap. Okay, the next game we want to play, you need your ears. You need to be really listening carefully to be able to play this game. I'm going to say a word, and your job is to listen for the beginning sound. And then I'm going to say 2 more words, and you're going to have to pick which word has the same beginning sound as the first word. Do you want to see me try one? Okay, so my word is sweater. Say sweater. Yeah, you hear that S sound. Okay, my next word is lotion and soccer. Which one of those words has the same sound at the beginning as sweater? Lotion, soccer. Yes, soccer. Perfect. You are ready. All right, friends, are your ears ready to listen? Here we go. Your very first word I want you to hear is editor. Say editor. Think about that beginning sound, editor. Hold it in your ears. Okay. Winner, excuse. Which one of those words sounds the same at the beginning as editor? Winner, excuse. Excuse, and editor have the same beginning sound. Good job. Okay, next one. Adding. Say adding. Got it? Okay. Button, activity. Button, activity. Which one has the same beginning sound? That's right. Activity and adding both have a at the beginning. Okay, next word. Iguana. Say iguana. Iguana. You got it in your head? Okay. Itchy, regular. Itchy, regular. Which one? Itchy. Itchy and iguana both have I at the beginning. Okay, last one. Ostrich. Say ostrich. Ostrich. I got it. Okay, I'm ready. Ready? Opera, sister. Opera, sister. Yes, opera, and ostrich have the same beginning sound. Guess what? All of those sounds you were listening to were vowel sounds. Do you remember yesterday, if you were with me, we helped our friends in Lettersville figure out what the Feed Me monster wanted to eat, and he wanted to eat vowels. Do you remember our 5 vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Yeah, really quickly, I want you to tell me the sound that you hear with each of these letters. Ready? A. Good. E. I. Great. I think you're ready for another game. In this game, I'm going to show you a picture. And all of these pictures start with vowel sounds. But your job is to tell me the name of the vowel that it starts with. Okay, are you ready? So I have all of these picture cards. Here we go. We have an ant. Say ant. Which vowel? That's right. It's the vowel A. Okay, ready for the next one? Umbrella. Umbrella. Which vowel? That's right, it's U. Okay, next one. Elbow. Elbow. Yes, it's an E. Okay, how about igloo? Can you see that? Igloo. Igloo. I. Good. Okay, how about ooh? This rocket is going up, up. Say up. Which one? Which vowel? U. Okay. Ostrich. Ostrich. Yes. You guys are so good at your vowel sounds. Okay, how about this one?
Apple. Apple. That's right. A. Envelope. Envelope. E. Iguana. Iguana. I. Okay, last one. Octopus. Octopus. Yep. Vowel O. Good book, readers. You guys did such a good job with all of your vowel sounds today. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. It's time for you to go learn some math with Mrs. Williams. See you next time.
Thanks, Miss Forth. What a great lesson. I really feel like I grew my brain. Thumbs up and a wiggle if you did too. Now it's time for us to get started on some math. By the time we're done learning together today, you'll be able to say, I can, you say it, read, write, and count numbers to 10. So let's get started with a little bit of counting. First, we're going to count forward by 1. Then we're going to count backwards by 1. We're going all the way to 20. Finger wave if you are ready. Great. 1. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot our friend 0 the hero. That's a very important number. 0, 1, 2, count with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you know what comes next? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We made it. Now it's time to count back. So we're going to start at 20 and count backwards by 1 this time. We'll get 1 smaller each time. Ready, Freddie? Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, that always makes me think of blasting off in a rocket. All right, so now that we've got our brains warmed up with a little bit of counting, let's review a little bit of what we did together last time. Last time we talked about numbers to 5, and we started with, dun, 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 0 the hero. Do you remember what the word 0 looks like? There was a special buzzy letter that starts that word. It was Z. 0. Good job. Now I'm going to show you some words, some number words out of order, and I'm going to see if you can read them for me. Ready? Did you get it? Let's make those sounds. 5. 5. Yeah, great job. This was the number word for 5. I want you to finger write the number 5 in the air. Ready? Across, down, and around. Great job. Next, let's try, oh, this is a tricky one. Did you say 3? Yeah, finger write that 3 around the tree, around the tree. That's the way to make a 3. This is one of my favorite number words because it has that TH at the beginning that makes that silly sound. What about this guy? This was a tricky one. It's a cheater. If you said 1, you are correct. Get your finger writer ready and make a 1. O-N-E spells 1. Sure isn't spelled the way it sounds, is it? Ready for another? That one is 4. It starts with the same sound as 5, and it is also a tricky word. Last one, are you ready? You've got this. Oh, that's the number word 2. There are other ways to spell 2, like go to the store, or I would like one too, but this is the spelling for the number word 2, T-W-O. So finger write your 2. Now, great job. So we know our 0 the hero, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What number do you think that we're going to start with today? If you guessed 6, you were correct. Good detective work.
So 6 looks like this. So I have my 6 right here. Write your 6 now. Remember that paper and pencil or whiteboard and marker? Go ahead and write it. Now 6 can sometimes be tricky to our brain because it looks a little bit like a 9 when we turn it upside down. But this guy is 6, so it's a line down and a loop at the bottom. Remember, the difference is a 9 has a loop at the top. Now we need to spell the number word 6. Let's get our mouths ready for those sounds. What's the first sound you hear in 6? S. Good, write it. What letter? You're right, it was S. I. I. Good job. X. Oh, that's a fun sound. What letter makes that? You said X. You are correct. So it should look like this. I'm going to put our 6 up here, and now we need to make 6. How many ones do we need to make a 6? How many times do we count up? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice job, guys. You ready for the next one? What comes after 6? If you said 7, you are correct. Remember, 7 is a line across and a line down. Make yours right now. Does it look like that? Good for you. Now we need to spell 7, and it is spelled exactly how it sounds. Get your mouth ready. S. Write the letter. What is it? S. Eh. What letter makes that sound? If you said E, good for you. Write it now. V. What letter? V, like in violin. Ev. Eh. What's that next letter? It's another E. Good job. And the last sound you hear in 7 is N. Does it look like this? Good for you if it does. If it doesn't, just fix it up real quick. Now we need to make 7. Ready? Count with me. Here we go. 1. You can actually make lines on your paper if you would like to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more, 7. Great job. All right, what's our next one? Did you say 8? Yeah, 8 is great. And I like to say, make an S. Do not wait. That's the way to make an 8. So if you know how to make the number or make the letter S, then you know how to make an 8. It's just one more little line back up to the top. It should look like this. Good job. All right, now 8 is a really tricky word, so I'm going to show you mine. It sounds like A, T, but there are lots more letters in 8 than that. This is just a tricky word that you have to remember how to spell. And the more you practice it and read it and write it, the better you'll get at it. 8 is actually spelled E-I-G-H-T. And if you do that, good for you. That is a tricky number word. It has a lot more letters than it sounds. So we're going to go ahead and make 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to go ahead and borrow some of our magnets from back here at 6 because we are making such huge numbers. We're running out of ones. What comes after 8? If you said 9, you are correct. Do you remember what the trick was with 9? It's like a 6, but with the loop at the top. So we say a loop and a line. That's 9. Write your 9 right now. Now I'm going to tell you that there's a nosy what's your name E at the end of this word, just like there is in 5. Makes the vowel say its name. What's the beginning sound you hear in 9? N. Write that letter. I. Do you know it? It's I. N. So N, I, N. But guess what? Who did we say is at the end? A nosy E. Yeah, so make sure you put that nosy E there. And you know what this makes me think of? It makes me think of our classroom, room 9. Let's go ahead and put it up there. And we're going to borrow from over here to make our 9. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow! That's a lot of magnets. We only have one more little space here. Something special is going to happen. Do you think you might know what it is? What's our next number? If you said 10, you are the winner chicken dinner. Remember that in 10, the 1 comes first. So it's a line and a loop. Write yours now. And 10 is a fun, easy word to spell. Ready? T. Write it. Did you write T-E-N? Yeah, that's 10. Great job. Now, something special is going to happen when we make 10. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness, guys, we made a group of 10. And do you know what that means? We can actually trade these 10 ones for a 10. Oh my, it is our lucky day, guys. Take a look. I have a 10 over here. Because 10 is a special number. It's an even number. It's a group of 10, and we can even count by tens. But not today. We'll get there. Great job, guys. So now you know numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. I am so proud of all the learning you've done today. Give me a thumbs up and a wiggle if you feel like your brain has grown. Make sure that today you are safe by washing your hands, that you're respectful by treating other people with kindness, treating them the way you would want to be treated, and that you're responsible by helping out around your house and doing all of your work. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and Miss Forth and I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye!
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.